The prime time, bitch!
Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be reviewing A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Now, this movie is awesome. It is really, really good. I implore you, if you have not seen this movie, go check it out before I spoil it in this review. Please go watch it before you watch this review. There's going to be some spoilers in here. Just fair warning. Fair warning. But this movie is very awesome. I just got done watching it for this review, and it is such a ride from beginning to end. It has so many things within it. It has sad moments, it has awesome moments, and horrifying moments. But you didn't come here to, hear that at the beginning of the video. But let's get into it. So, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is about Nancy, who comes back to help the Dream Warrior children to fight against Freddy and to hopefully survive their ordeal with him in a psychiatric hospital. I know I could probably describe that better, but we're going to stick with that. Alright, so now let's get into the review, starting off with the positive aspects of this movie. My first positive I have is Robert Englund as Freddy, and this is possibly his best performance of the character here. It brings the perfect balance of humor and horror to the character, and this pays off super well in this legendary performance in this movie. No other movie I feel like, has ever gotten the dynamic down like this movie with the perfect balance. No other one. I mean, you can try and give me examples, but I don't think any other movie in the franchise has not done that. Like, I haven't seen anything like Past 4 or New Nightmare, so I guess we'll see. But clips I've seen from those movies, it just seems like he's more horror. No, not more horror, more comedy, like a Looney Tunes character. But I guess I'll see when we get there. But the performance here, really, really good, and nothing else to say. Just a legendary performance by the great Robert Englund. And now the next positive I have here is that the characters here are tied for the best cast with the first movie. Both returning and new characters are well done here. Nancy is great in this movie. It feels like the most natural progression from the first movie that they could have gone with her character. And the performance by Heather Langenkamp as Nancy was really, really good in this movie. And it's not just Nancy here that is real good at this. It's all the rest of the characters. But before that, when I first watched this movie, I was not expecting Nancy to die. Like, I did not expect that at all. It was such a sad death. Like, really, really sad. It came out of nowhere, and I wasn't expecting it. I was actually expecting Nancy to have a happy ending when I first watched this movie. But nonetheless, let's move on. The rest of the characters here are also really good. They're all really memorable. The Dream Warriors themselves are just such like icons of this franchise, like Christine, Kincaid, Joey, and Taryn. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And Will and Neil Gordon and Amanda Kruger. They're all very good. Like, I remember them. Like, they're very, very good characters. Like, Neil and Nancy's relationship with the Dream Warriors is like really heartwarming to see in this movie. Them fighting for them, no matter the cost, even if it comes at the cost of their their careers and stuff. They're gonna help them, and they don't care if anything happens to them. They just want the kids to be okay. That is really cool stuff. Now, my next positive I have for this movie is that the kills in this movie are top notch. Some of the best in horror, in my opinion. And the one kill out of the many standouts in this movie, the one that I think is my personal favorite and probably many others' personal favorites, is the Jennifer TV kill. Now, that kill has the humor, the horror, and the best special effects possibly in this movie that you could get from a kill in this series. It is so good. It is so entertaining to watch, like in a morbid sense, I guess, but also the humor. It's like Freddy's on his top, not on his top of his game. Like everything is just so good about that kill, and the other kills in this movie too, like the tendon kill that he makes the kid that sleepwalks go, like does and like leaps off the building. That kill is also memorable, but it's not like the best in my opinion. In this movie, I think it might be second best. Yeah, we'll go with second best. But in my next positive for the movie, I have that the added lore of Freddy in this movie is greatly appreciating, and like it is so interesting. Now I can't get into it because I don't really know how to say it like say it without getting like a like disrespecting the rules of YouTube. But go and look it up for yourself if you haven't seen the movie, even though I warned you not to go see it before watching this review. But that added lore and like hit like Amanda Kruger being the one to relay this new lore and in turn help with the fight against him was really good stuff to see. Like the reveal at the end that it's her is like great stuff. Like I was like I said, I wasn't expecting it the first time when I watched this movie. Like, oh, it's Amanda Kruger. She's like the White Knight of this movie next to Nancy and Neil. Like she's like the opposite end of Freddy in like the spirit world and stuff like that. And so it was like brilliant making her that instead of just like some random, like it being some random nun. It was his mom. So if he in the speech he gives in his like little origin on how he was born was really greatly done. So there's that. And my next positive I have here is that the way they stop Freddy in this movie is the best way I think they could have put a permanent end to Freddy. Now, obviously, we know that doesn't happen. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 exists, but if you wanted to stop here, if you just wanted to stop here, then I think you should. And you'd be better off for it, but hey, what do I know? I mean, 4 is okay, but 3 just feels like the most natural ending point that is in this franchise because of the ending and the way that they take care of Freddy and burying his like remains that weren't buried and putting him to rest with the holy water and burying him finally. I think that was just such the natural progression to end this story that I really don't like that they continued onward without a good explanation, because if you don't know, spoilers for the next movie, Freddy's bones literally get pissed on by a dog and he comes back to life. I'm not joking. Seriously, go look at it. Look at it for yourself, man. It's just weird. It's so fucking stupid. But anyways, and my next and final positive I have for this movie is that the special effects here with Freddy are top notch. I'm talking the dream sequences are all well done. The sets, everything, the practical effects, all well done. The forms that Freddy takes with the weird worm effect, that's really well done. Also, the puppet Freddy, that's real done for what the time they could do. It was well done. I liked it. And also like his like little like him hanging over the sky using the tendons on that one kid as a puppet, that was well done. That was such a good sequence. Like everything, every form that Freddy takes was handled really well. And also Freddy himself, the makeup, the effects on him were really, really good. Everything, like every effect was just really well done here in my opinion. And that's really it. This movie is a very, very good movie. Now, you may be asking, are there any mixed or negative aspects? And to me, there are no mixed or negative aspects of this movie. To me, this movie is a masterpiece along with the first movie. And you don't really get that with too many horror franchises. Now, this isn't my favorite horror franchise, but I can acknowledge, even though it's not, Halloween and Alien are like my two favorite franchises. But A Nightmare on Elm Street would be third. But even as a fan of those franchises, they don't have the best track record with their movies. Now, Alien does have two masterpieces, in my opinion. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked. But this movie is top notch. The score I would give it is a 5 out of 5. It's a really good movie. I really recommend you go see it and watch 1 before you do. 1 and 3, the best duology you'll get from this series, and you can just stop there. Watch 2 for optional viewing, and A New Nightmare for optional viewing. Those are good too. But you'll hear my thoughts on A New Nightmare later down the line. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.